What's going on, guys? My name is Connor,
I'm Michaela.
and this is us. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay,
So we're starting a YouTube channel because it's just fun and we like sharing. So yeah, like you said, this is us, and I'm not very good at this yet. So for our first video, we're gonna do, I've seen this go around on YouTube, we're gonna do the boyfriend/girlfriend challenge, like I don't know, tag, I guess. Okay, well, he knows. And so there's all these questions, and we're gonna ask them to each other, take turns asking, but we can both like put in what we think is the answer.
okay. Where did we meet?
So we met at Cheer Athletics. It's the gym that we both cheered at last year. And we were both on the same team. And I just remember when you find out what team you're on, you kind of like look up on social media, try to find all the other people. And so he was actually new to the gym, and everyone on the team had a crush on him, including me. But I was like, okay, I'm just not going to talk to him because I would just didn't want to catch the feels. He was just such a great guy, such a great leader, super cute. And so that's how we met. We met on the first day of practice, but not really officially. So, okay, where was our first date? This better be good.
Okay,
A good
so
explanation.
I am gonna give a good explanation. So, our first date, which let me just go ahead and give you a little bit of background of leading up to the first date. Well, we had talked for what do you think, 2 or 3 weeks?
No, this is what happened. So we went to this big competition called Majors, and we took a picture there. I actually took a picture with him because I really wanted to show my friend how cute he looked, because we all had to dress up like the first night. And again, it was kind of like a fangirl type of crush. Like, I didn't have feelings. I just feel like something changed that night for me, and like it's really hard to describe, and we can go into that maybe in a different video. But something changed, and it was almost like I felt like I just had this feeling like this is the right time, and I didn't know like what it was the right time for, but I just asked him to take a picture, and so I sent him that picture, and so he texted back thanks, but that was it. And then also around this time, school decisions were coming out for college, and so we kind of talked about that a little bit, and then we talked about cheer. So that whole weekend we were like kind of just like talking off and on, but it wasn't about anything but like school and cheer, so I didn't think much of it. So we got back on a Monday, and that Tuesday I woke up and like I got a text from him that said good morning, and that's when I realized, oh my god, like we've been talking a lot. So that whole week we talked, and then now you can explain what happened.
So, you know how guys can be, well, at least I was. I didn't really have the guts to, ask her. So she manned up, and ladies, just so you know, you can do this too.
She womaned up,
and she asked me on a date, and she asked me to come over, and we went on a walk, and we probably sat out. We walked to the little what would you call it, elementary school by her house in her neighborhood, and we went and we sat there for probably 6 hours, and it was the coldest night of winter. It was probably 30 degrees out there
with the wind chill.
With the wind chill, and we sat there for 6 hours just talking, and then things went on from there.
Yeah, so that's where we had our first kiss. We'll probably do another video that's more in depth about the first date, because it was such a fun night. It was very cold though.
Okay, next question. What was your first impression of me?
You tell me yours, because I really already told you mine.
Okay, well, my first impression of her was more of this quiet little, I wouldn't say little, just this quiet girl who really didn't talk to me.
And like that whole season, really until February, so that's like half a year, we really did not talk, communicate. I knew he was dating someone. Like I just want to emphasize that there were no feelings there. It was like so much other stuff went on in both our lives, and we weren't even thinking about that. It really happened very surprisingly. When did you meet the family?
Your family?
This is kind of hard because all the parents kind of have met through cheer, but like when's the first time you met
your
like
family?
Yes, like once we were like a thing.
Honestly, that was when I first came over was really the first time I met your family. Let me just go ahead and say that whenever someone comes over to Michaela's house that she might like or that it's just someone new, she will literally sit her family down and she'll choreograph what they're supposed to do whenever this person walks into the house. So whenever I was walking in the house, you see her mom walking across upstairs, and you see her dad sitting right on the couch, her sister coming down the stairs at the exact same moment.
Okay, but it wasn't that obvious. It was not that obvious.
It was not that obvious, but she did have it choreographed, and I did get the
Okay,
inside
but
of that.
girls, you know how it is. The family, it's awk. Like, you gotta help them out. You gotta give them instructions.
Okay.
Is it my turn? Oh god, this is the best question ever.
Do I have any
No,
weird...
I have to ask you.
You just asked me when did you meet the family?
Oh, dang it. Well, I mean, I guess I would say Cheer, but that's not really weird. He's started showing me his more typical boy side, which includes lots of video games and sports. I don't really think you have any like weird obsessions. Now you answer that question for me.
I don't know. Okay, next question.
No, I'm a fangirl.
Yeah, they can tell already just by the way you talk about stuff. And she likes coffee. Anyways.
Well, we just started drinking coffee. I like Diet Coke.
Her weird obsession, coffee. Anyways, do you have a tradition with your GFBF?
Well, we do have this thing. I've always liked handwritten letters. And so for Valentine's Day, which was a couple weeks after 1 week after we started dating, I think. So he started this notebook. And so he wrote me a letter in this notebook. And from then on, we've been writing letters back and forth in these notebooks. And so far, we're up to our third one. So it's really interesting to go back and just read the different things we're going through. And we always make sure that we're also, like, while we're talking about the good things, we're also talking about maybe struggles we're having. It helps us work through our thoughts and kind of help the other person understand. It's really a good exercise to do. With friends or in relationships, I really think that communication is a big thing, and that's something that's actually been really helpful for us.
And if you think that one day we should publish this said accumulation of letters, leave a thumbs up down in the comments. Do.
Okay, here's a good one. What drink do I order when we go out to eat?
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Shout out to Circle K near my house. Shaniqua, if you're watching this, love you and miss you.
Diet
That's
Coke.
my girl.
Diet Coke.
Yeah, well, hopefully at some point, like, we could do a vlog or something
Diet
that's
Coke.
at the gas station, because that is
Diet
just
Coke.
a whole other story.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Okay, what is one food I did not like?
I'm blanking. I have a listening problem.
We know. If you do not know this already, Michaela, whenever you are walking with her, say I'm walking with her from class to class, I'm sitting here talking to her, and all of a sudden she goes, "What?" And I have to start all over. This is a problem that is reoccurring, and she just cannot help it. So do not get frustrated whenever she does not listen to you.
I'm just zoned out.
It's a normal,
It's a normal
thing.
Then I like zone back in, and I'm like, dang, I like missed all of this. I need to get back in. And
Diet Coke. Anyways, what is a fish that I don't like? Or not
Fish.
I
A
gave away the
fish.
answer. It's fish.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like fish.
What is one talent that I have?
She doesn't have many talents, folks. I'm just kidding. Well, let's think. You have a talent for procrastinating. So what Michaela does is she works about, 2 weeks ahead in all classes? If possible. As soon as she gets the assignment, she feels the need that she has to do it.
It really is a problem. I mean, you think that sounds great, but it's just as unhealthy as procrastination. It's just, I can't relax until it's done. So, I mean, I don't know, people will argue that that's better, but I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Go for it. What? This is a question that she better know, and if she does not know it, then she is in trouble. What is my favorite sports team?
NC State Wolfpack.
not a sports team. That's
Football.
all day.
Was that like a head five?
Yeah, that was a head five. Thank you.
If I could live anywhere, where would it be?
Easy. Elon. Boom.
Elon, North Carolina. I love it. I really want to live there.
If I could live anywhere, where would I want to live?
I don't know.
Listening, folks. It helps.
I don't think he's ever said it.
Almar. Anyways.
Admiral.
She feels the need.
Admiral.
Whenever I say something in a country, in any type of country accent, she feels the need to repeat it, and that's just a normal thing.
We're gonna do one last question each, but you have to make it up.
I have to make it up.
Yeah.
And this is where you put in a tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What is your favorite thing about the great old outdoors, and why? Deep question.
Oh, is this because I like to sit outside all the time?
Well, yes. And I do
Okay,
not.
yeah, this is the thing. I always want to sit outside because it's such a nice day. It's like, 65? I mean, I love it. And then he is so freaked out about bees and bugs, and I'm like,
Just
come on.
bees. No, I don't.
No, and mosquitoes. You have an issue with
bees.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, because they bite me. What can I do?
We have a good story about mosquitoes for another day. I just like being outside because I just like the fresh air. I like the openness, and I just feel so weird if it's a beautiful day outside and I'm inside. I don't know. I feel so weird about that. I mean, I would say most people agree, but I don't know. Let me know.
In the comments down below. She forgets to say that a lot, so it was just.
He's really getting into this. I'm impressed. But I like questions. I love answering questions. So if you have any questions for us, maybe we'll do like a Q&A video. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll hit follow us up on Instagram.
Follow us up.
Yeah, follow us up. Our tags are gonna be right here.
If I can figure that out.
And follow us up, and you can DM us questions that we can ask.
We'll do like one of those poll things on Instagram. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're just chilling out here. But anyway, my last question. What is your favorite thing about me?
My favorite thing about you?
Yeah. And I'll answer it for you.
Confidence boost. My favorite thing about you is the way that you love with an open heart, because yes, I've been hurt before, but there's never been someone that has reciprocated the way that I love, as big as I love. And the fact that you love with an open heart really showed me how magnificent my own love was, but it also took it to another level.
Thanks. My favorite thing about you is how you're always yourself. And you know, this is something that's always been important to me. If you follow me on Instagram, if you've read my blog, just you're always yourself. And I feel like a lot of people, especially boys, feel like they have to change themselves around different groups of people. So they'll be like one person in school, one person in sports, one person with a girl, one person with their friends, one person with their family. And it's just, I like when someone is the same person no matter in what context they are, because I just think in this day and age in our society, that's just so brave and bold and beautiful, and I think it's a very special quality, and that's probably what I'm most thankful for in you and about you. And I still struggle with that, even if you have read my blog, and it looks like I don't, but I do, and I'm glad I have someone that I can kind of look to in that.
Thank you, love.
Well, that is all for today.
If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe, please subscribe. We need all the help we can get. And if you want to give us a shout out, give us a shout out. Let's do it.
I don't know how to do the outros, but
And this is
Michaela.
and I'm Connor, and this is us.